boys and girls. I'm Miss Duncan. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at Wakefield Elementary, and some of you are my own students. So I want to just take the time today to introduce you to our Fundations that we are going to be doing each day. Today is going to be our day 1 of Fundations. Throughout the weeks, we are going to be learning all of our letters and our letter sounds and learning how to write those letters and how to write words with the letters on paper and our boards, okay? So the first thing I want to do is introduce our materials that we use in Fundations, okay, in some of our lessons. Some of you already know this little guy right here, but this is Baby Echo. I want to introduce you to Baby Echo. He is going to help us learn how to echo. You're going to learn what it means to echo after your teacher. So if I said, hello, I would hold out Baby Echo and you would say, hello. So we'll practice. Hello. You say hello. If I say, A, apple, apple, you say it too, okay? So Baby Echo is here to just remind you when I hold him out that it's your turn to speak, your turn to echo what I say, okay? All right, the first thing I want to show you is something called our large formation grid. And this one is really big. This is the one that Miss Duncan uses in the classroom, but you guys have your own at home. I'm going to show you. This was put in your packet in a folder, okay, in your bag that your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa picked up from the school. This is your large formation grid. I'm going to give you some time to go to your folder, take that out, and bring it to get ready for our lesson today. Okay. I want to introduce to you our lines that we have on our large formation grid. They each have a name. Okay, the first one I want to talk about has to go along with a question. My question is, where do we see the clouds? And where do you see the sun? In the sky, right? So our first line is called the skyline, because on our skyline right here we have a cloud and a sun, and I'm going to show you on your chart that you have at home. You have a cloud and a sun, and that's why this line is called the skyline. So everybody say skyline. Very good. Very good. All right, the next line that we have is called our plane line. Okay, because the planes, they fly in the sky a little bit underneath the clouds, okay, at times when they're going up, getting ready to go up into the sky. They go through the clouds sometimes. They're up there where those clouds are. So this is called our plane line. And you see a little plane, a little jet going across right there on that dotted line. A little jet? We have our plane line. Okay, so everybody say plane line. Plane line. Good. So we have our skyline and our plane line. Let's talk about this line that's down here. Okay, not the very bottom one, but the one that's right above it, right here. This line is called our grass line, because right next to this line, you see some grass. Underneath the sky and the plains, the grass and the flowers grow. Okay, so this bottom line right here is called the grass line. Everyone say grass line. Good. And the very last line that I want to show you, right down here, and it's a little hard to see in the video, but right down here at the very, very bottom, underneath the grass, is called our worm line. Because the worms live under the grass and the dirt. So this is called our worm line. Everybody say worm line. Very good. All right, so we're going to practice saying these lines. All right, here we go. Skyline. Plane line. Grass line. Worm line.
Hey teachers, a couple of quick announcements. 2:30, go ahead and feel free to leave at 2:30 today. I really do appreciate everybody working so.
Okay, I'm sorry, boys and girls. Mr. Taylor came on for an announcement this afternoon, so we're getting back to what we were doing. So what I want to do now is I want to practice the skyline, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line with you again, okay? So repeat after me, or echo after me when I hold out baby echo. Here we go. Skyline, plane line, grass line, worm line. So on your paper, or your board that you have at home, skyline, plane line, grass line, worm line. Okay, you got it? So now what I want to do is I'm going to say one of the lines and I want you to point to it with your finger. I'm not going to point when I say it. I want to see if you can show mom or dad or brother and sister or grandma and grandpa where the line is. Ready? Point to the skyline. That's right. It's the one that's up here at the top. Skyline. Good. Point to the plane line. Good. The plane line is right here. Plane line. Okay? Now, point to the grass line. Good. The grass line is here. Point to the grass line, right? Now, point to the worm line. Right here. That very bottom line. Remember, the worms live at the very bottom. They live under that dirt and grass. Good. All right, let's try to, I'm going to try to trick you. Let's try to see if you can get it now that I trick you. Okay, ready? Point to the grass line. The grass line, right? Very good. Point to the skyline. The skyline, the very top one. Remember, the skyline is at the very top where the sky is. Point to the plane line. Very good, the plane line. Now point to the worm line. At the very bottom, right? The worm line. Awesome job, you guys. Very good. So we'll just remember that this is called our large formation grid, and the one that you have at home is the same thing that I'm using right here. Okay, so when we practice writing on our large formation grid, you're going to use the one that you have there at home. Okay, you'll just go right along with me on our videos, okay, that we do. And remember, this is Baby Echo. He's teaching us how to echo after Miss Duncan or after your teacher. When you echo, that means you repeat. You say it again, okay? So let's practice one more time. I'm going to say bye. You say bye. Good. I'll see you soon. I'll see you for day 2. Have fun.